if you don't want to hear me blabbering on video, just read what I wrote because it's way more concise than me talking about it because I'm thinking out loud. This is about quietly quitting, and quietly quitting is a term that was coined and popularised by Gallup, and it's a way to describe an employee who is quietly disengaged at work. And when an employee is quietly disengaged in their work, it will lead to lower productivity and it will have a negative overall impact on the workplace culture. But I don't think this idea of quietly quitting only relates to the workplace. Last week I was down in Christchurch and I was having dinner by myself because I was down there for work. And I got chatting with this really lovely family next to me, and the dad was a teacher at Christchurch Boys College. And I asked him, what is the biggest challenge that your students face? And he said, apathy. And I said, what do you mean by that? And he said, well, he went on to describe a whole bunch of behaviour that sounded like an employee who has quietly quit. So it got me thinking about this term of quietly quitting and the behaviour that it represents. And I thought that this idea of quietly quitting doesn't just relate to the workplace. I think it could relate to a student at school. I think it could relate to a teacher at school. I think it could relate to someone in the home and in home life. I think it could also relate to how one goes about managing and leading themselves with regards to their health, both mental and physical health. So Gallup suggests that a quiet quitter isn't too far gone. They can still be saved by a good or a great manager. So acknowledging this, is there anyone in your life that could benefit from a good or a great manager? And it doesn't have to be a manager like a job description manager, like a paid manager. It's just, is there someone in your life that you could positively influence, impact, and lead so they could get out of that stage or phase of being a quiet quitter? Because it can't be fun, right? I did take some notes, so we'll read those. So if we can acknowledge the presence of the quiet quitters in our life, or if we are one of the quiet quitters, we can then open the door to communication. A little metaphor for you. We can offer support, and we can ultimately work towards re-engagement. And just like in the workplace, understanding what motivates someone and what they need is the first step to helping them get to that point. So engagement shouldn't just be a workplace goal. It should be like a universal goal that we all work towards within our own lives and helping those around us as well. So yeah, that's my rant. That's my insight for the week. It's about quietly quitting, or not quietly quitting, whatever the opposite of that would be. I hope that's useful.